Good day, everyone. On behalf of my research group, composed of Ma'am Jamalia Sumpingan, Ma'am Helen Palasan, Ma'am Ira Pabualan, Ma'am Maria Inones Sale, and Ma'am Artel Pangan, I am Malin Vidal, and I am here to present our study titled Exploring the Practices, Challenges, and Trust of Stakeholders and Teachers in Managing PTA Funds. The study was conducted at Mulugan Elementary School in the division of El Salvador City. It focuses on how transparency, accountability, and trust are demonstrated in the management of PTA funds, an area that reflects participatory governance and collaboration between parents and teachers in the Philippine public schools. So, as for the overview of this presentation, we have the abstract, the introduction, the problem, the objectives, the methodology, the result, the conclusion, and of course, the reference. The Parent Teacher Association, or PTA, is a key partner in promoting welfare and supporting school programs through shared responsibility. As stated in DepEd Orders number 54 series of 2009 and number 13 series of 2022, PTA collections must be voluntary, transparent, and properly documented. However, in many schools, there are still challenges such as incomplete documentation, limited financial literacy among officers, and weak internal controls. Our research explored these issues to better understand current practices, identify common problems, and recommend strategies to strengthen accountability and trust. On behalf of my group mates, allow me to share that this study emerged from our shared advocacy to promote transparency and integrity in school governance. We recognize that the PTA serves as the link between the school and the community, ensuring that resources are used properly for the benefit of learners. However, despite existing DepEd policies, variations in implementation and gaps in documentation still continue. Therefore, our group examined how PTA officers and stakeholders manage funds, what challenges they face, and how these influence trust among parents and teachers. For our research questions, our study was guided by the following key questions. First, we have what are the demographic characteristics of the respondents? Second, how do they assess the utilization of PTA funds in planning, collection, disbursement, monitoring, and transparency? Next, what challenges are encountered in fund management? And next, how do they perceive transparency, accountability, and participation? And finally, what strategies can help improve PTA fund management practices? As for the objective, our general objective was to explore the practices, challenges, and level of trust among stakeholders and teachers in managing PTA funds. Specifically, the study aimed to assess perceptions of transparency and accountability. Second, also to examine existing financial management practices. Third, determine the level of trust and participation. Fourth, identify the challenges. And of course, the fifth one, propose strategies for improvement. These objectives align with DepEd's vision of strengthening participatory leadership and good governance in schools. We employed a mixed methods research design, combining both quantitative and qualitative approaches. The study was conducted at Mulugan Elementary School with 32 purposely selected respondents, including GPTA and HRPTA officers, teacher representatives, and parent stakeholders. As validated Likert scale questionnaire with high reliability ranging from 0.876 to 0.915 was used to gather data. Quantitative data were treated using mean and percentage, while qualitative responses were analyzed thematically to support interpretation. As to the results and discussions, including the demographics and the challenges, the demographic profile shows that most respondents were female aged 31 to 50 and relatively new officers having served less than 1 year. This suggests that while parents are actively involved, many still need training in financial procedures. The most serious challenges identified were the lack of financial training and incomplete documentation, followed by delayed contributions and limited banking access. These results indicate a need for capacity building programs and stronger record keeping practices. Despite those challenges, respondents perceive PTA operations as transparent and accountable. Financial reports were regularly shared, project outcomes were visible, and officers were viewed as responsible and trustworthy. These positive practices strengthened parental trust and demonstrated the importance of collaboration between teachers and parents in ensuring financial integrity. Based on our findings, we recommend following the specific strategies. First, conduct regular financial training for PTA officers to enhance competency. Second, ensure public posting of financial reports for transparency. And the third, improve communication and coordination among PTA officers, teachers, and school administrators. These recommendations uphold DepEd's principles of accountability and shared governance. For our conclusion, in conclusion, the PTA fund management at Mulugan Central School is generally marked as transparent, accountable, and trustworthy. However, continued financial training, improved documentation, and stronger stakeholder involvement remain essential. Effective PTA governance depends on ethical leadership, responsible stewardship, and the trust shared between parents and teachers, all working together to support the learners. On behalf of my research team, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our school administrators, PTA officers, and parent respondents who participated in this study. And of course, for this is the requirement of our course, financial management. Every peso entrusted to the PTA symbolizes the trust of parents in our education system. Managing it with honesty and transparency ensures that this trust is never broken. Once again, I am Malin Vidal, presenting on behalf of my group mates. Maraming salamat sa lahat and may we continue to strengthen accountability, transparency, and bayanihan in the service of the Philippine education. Thank you so much. And these are our references.